Philadelphia Eagles. With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Slye, set to get this one going. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
No touchdown. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Throwing to begin, it's Hurts. He's going to air one out right away. And this will be incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. We're trying to run here with Barkley. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the 1st down. Good run. The drive continues.
So this defense, Mike, they get an early chance here to make a statement on this opening drive. Nice job by the offense, continuing to keep the ball on the ground. Continue to let that opening script unfold. We'll see now if the defense is able to make an adjustment.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On play action, Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught. It's the rookie from Penn State. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize.
Silver.
Third and goal for Hurts. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face. You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. To fight through one tackle here. Pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
That is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a huge play for Detroit. 32 yards.
It's a gain of 32.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam LaPorta. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On play action, Goff forced out wide, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
A second down throw for Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Isaac TeSlaa was the intended target. And that'll set up fourth down. Joey Slye comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This will be a 41-yard attempt. Slye's kick is good. And the Lions will tie the game at 3 apiece. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Now, Goff. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take this one in. Sam LaPorta. Touchdown, Lions. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Don't touch that. Don't touch that.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Out. And anyway,
On 2nd down, Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Hurts finding Smith and an Eagle. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Great, set. Don't touch it.
They'll run. It's Barkley. They'll take this down to the 47. It was Derek Barnes with the stop.
47-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Great, set. Don't touch.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Lions call their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Great, set. And anyway,
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Return man steering clear of this one. And they're going to mark it down at the 20-yard line. They'll go play action with Goff. On the run to the right. A looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On second down, Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. To throw is Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Here comes a return from the goal line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Good, set. Anyway,
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Go, stop! 20!
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get about 5.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
What? 20!
To throw is gone. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. On. No chance at all. He'll go down.
It probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this.
Cut! 180!
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got it at the 7. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. Montgomery is in for a Lions touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Slides extra point, up and good. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Barkley. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Mustang 19!
third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Goff to throw. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will go all the way. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. And his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Lions tack on one more to their lead. Coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Johnson now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee, take this on into the locker room. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This is fielded inside the 5. Good job in coverage. You're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Now, faking the give, exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Second and inches.
Here we go. Black 20. What's that?
Up the middle they go. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out.
180.
Goff to throw on first down. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Give him 13 on that screen flag, and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Cut. 120.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So we go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Goff hooking up with his tight end Laporta, and they give the Lions the first down.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
180. Hey, 5.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
120.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
We go tonight. 180.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but in these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force them down for a loss.
Black 20.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 3. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this off.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. David Montgomery, touchdown Lions. He's got another one, his 2nd touchdown of the evening. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Lions will add one more onto their big lead.
Set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Here's McCord on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
3rd down, 3 to go. Out of the shotgun, it's McCoy. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Operating from the gun is McCoy. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. And that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
On 2nd down, it's McCoy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. McCoy to the air once more. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Wait, 20. Go, 12, go.
Throwing, Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown in this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Lions stretch things out even further. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this.
Joey Slye set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Slye to kick it away. Johnson now to return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Their own 21-yard line.
On the ground, this is Barkley. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. 2nd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Once again, it's Barkley. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's McCord. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with.
7-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Barkley. They're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing now, McCord. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target. The ball falls incomplete.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
He's got this one complete to Goddard. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on fourth down. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10. They'll go play action with McCord. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
A play fake, and here's McCord. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver, and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On play action, Goff. He'll get this one out to his 4. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He'll give on the ground, and he'll be taken down just shy of the 30, but that is good enough for a first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. It is 2nd and 6.
Black 20. Turbo.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
So the Eagles use their first time out here. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
And the Lions
180.
first down.
What's that?
Here's a run going left. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 20. First down, Detroit.
And this is how you just keep wearing down a defense. You find yourself with a pretty big lead. Now can they just lean on this run game the rest of the way and close this game out with a win?
Tonight. 180. Turbo.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a win for the visitors, the Lions, and make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From Philadelphia, good night.